Today's spooky spot, we are having a look at the Diamond Select Toys, Universal Studios, the creature from the Black Lagoon. You would be correct. Spot has already had a look at the creature from the Black Lagoon, but that was the deluxe version that came with the Damsel in Distress. This is the standard version of the creature from the Black Lagoon, complete with its own display stand. Spin around the side of the package. That's what the creature from the Black Lagoon looks like. And spin it around again. A brief read-up says in 1954, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the fossil of a webbed hand, is discovered during a geological dig in the Amazon. But when an archaeological expedition is mounted, the team arrives to find the geologists slaughtered by some unknown beast. The archaeologists press on, but are unable to find the rest of the skeleton, and their search is extended to the nearby Black Lagoon. To their fascination and dismay, they soon learn that the killer is not a wild animal, but in fact a living specimen of their quarry, a real-life aquatic man with scales, gills, and claws. And while the creature is naturally curious, particularly about the expedition's sole female member, it is also deadly when provoked. This fully posable action figure was sculpted by Jean St. Jean and features over 16 points of articulation. The other figure available from Diamond Select Toys is the Son of Frankenstein, which we'll be looking at as well. And to check out more from the folks over at Diamond Select Toys, be sure to head over to www.diamondselecttoys.com. Spot's going to take a very scary break. Going to get this out of packaging, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the creature from the Black Lagoon. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. With the creature now loose, let's have a look first at the display stand that comes with this figure. I love this display stand. Now, I really liked the other one that we had a look at too, the deluxe version that came with Kay Lawrence. Essentially, you really could have two. I mean, again, this one is very distinctly different. The other one I think had a little log and Kay was sprawled across that. But this one I really like. This one has that underwater scene, which I think fittingly suits the creature. So while I liked one, I love the other one just for like different reasons. This one has a lot of detail going on in that display stand. That's what it looks like on the back. I like that they even sculpted this fish because technically you would not need to see, like this could all just be flat on the back, but Diamond Select also sculpted that in a nice touch. 2 peg holes on the tops. Right, one right by the skull there. You can take the creature from the Black Lagoon and you can peg him into place. And you can display him like that. Putting the display stand to the side. Let's get a better look at the creature. Unfortunately, the scare that I would have for you guys is that I don't have the other one readily available that we can do a comparison on the two. It's somewhere in storage. I looked, I tried, I could not find him. But we're going to have a look at this one, which I think is roughly about the same. I think the face is slightly different, but it's roughly about the same piece. I also feel as if this one has a little bit better articulation than the original. The original seemed, from memory, a little more blockier. This one has a lot more movement going on for it. The face is very creature from the Black Lagoon. I love how they put a dark wash on the face section. It's a nice touch. The gills certainly pop, as well as the big fin on the back of the creature's back. The back of the creature's back. The scales, though, are quite nice. The coloring is also solid. It's kind of hard to describe. It's almost like an olive green color, whereas the tummy area, the tummy of the creature is, well, without scale. So it appears obviously a little more smoother than the scaled effect for the rest of the body. I do really like this face, though. Diamond Select is a perfect company to be covering the Universal monsters because they do put a lot of detail in it. I feel like if this was made the likes of like a Hasbro release, it would just be skimped. You know, it would just be skimped down. A good comparison is the Ghostbusters line that Diamond Select is going to be releasing. Oh, I can't wait for that line. Seeing what, actually, I say Hasbro. Speaking of Ghostbusters, what Mattel, there you go, had done with the Ghostbusters line. I think Diamond Select are going to do a much better rendition of the Ghostbusters figure. So I am so stoked for that. In the way of the creature's articulation, getting back on track here, he does have a ball joint in the head, but also the head hinges up and down. Not very much, mind you, but just a little bit up and down. Shoulders, as you can see, move out very easily. Not restricted at all. In fact, you can rotate the arms all the way around. He has a bend in the elbow, which also allows the arm to rotate on that hinge. Quite a bit of movement in the hands, which also rotate too, so you can ask for money. And as you probably already saw when we were looking at the torso, he does have a ball joint in the top, then he's got a secondary ball joint in the middle, and that also works as the swivel of the waist, as you can see. Finally, the legs move forward and back and out. He's got a swivel point in the thigh, a bend in the knee, and a hinged foot. Spot still has, though again in storage, Spot still has all of his Universal monsters from Diamond Select Toys. Again, just love that they've released these. They tend to release a couple here, a couple there, but they usually release a couple at least every single year. Spot's had these for a while, but of course wanted to wait till Halloween, review it, give it some justice by doing the video during the month of Halloween. Today's spooky spot, we were having a look at the Diamond Select Toys, Universal Studios, the home of the Universal Monsters. We're having a look today at the standard creature from the Black Lagoon. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more spooky spots heading to you the month of Spot-tober. Thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you next time.